Hello, students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today, we are going to continue our United States history series by looking at establishing the new nation. Don't forget that there's a link for a fill-in-the-blank worksheet in the description. I just ask that you like and subscribe. I apologize for any mispronunciations ahead of time. I do my best. When America declared independence, Congress asked the new states to whip up some constitutions. The cool liberal patriots wanted a one-house legislature, but most states went for the two-house version, keeping things a bit more old school. State constitutions guaranteed freedom of religion, but if you didn't own property, you still might not get to vote, thanks conservatives. In 1777, the Articles of Confederation were drafted, creating a government so loose it could barely hold its pants up. No president, no common currency, and no power to tax. Meanwhile, Spain and Britain were treating the new U.S. like the kid brother they didn't want to play with, causing all sorts of trade headaches. The Northwest Ordinance of 1787 was a win, though, banning slavery and setting up a process for new states. But when Shays' Rebellion hit in 1786, it became clear that the Articles weren't cutting it, and most folks agreed it was time for a government upgrade before everything fell apart. By 1787, everyone agreed the Articles of Confederation were about as effective as a screen door on a submarine. So 12 of the 13 states sent delegates to Philadelphia, with Hamilton and Madison leading the brainstorming session. They tossed around ideas like a legislative salad. Madison's Virginia plan wanted a government with separate branches and a two-house legislature based on population, plus a super powerful president. The New Jersey plan, favored by smaller states, wanted fewer changes and a unicameral legislature with equal state representation. After much head-scratching, they cooked up the Great Compromise. The Senate would have equal representation for each state, while the House would go by population size. And, in a twist that made everyone uncomfortable, they settled on the 3/5 compromise, which counted each slave as 3/5 of a person for representation and voting purposes. Voila, a plan that kinda worked and kinda didn't. The Constitutional Convention whipped up a new constitution that everyone had to weigh in on. Once signed, it was passed around like the hottest gossip of 1787. The debate split the crowd into two camps. The Federalists, who thought a strong central government was just what the doctor ordered, and the Anti-Federalists, who worried that a big, powerful government would squash their liberties. The Federalists had big guns like Washington and Franklin on their side, plus a persuasive 85-essay series called the Federalist Papers. They managed to convince 5 states to say yes, and promised to add a Bill of Rights to win over the rest. By 1789, the new Congress was in session, and the Constitution was set up as a giant, flexible framework for indirect democracy, with a little help from an electoral college. It's still going strong, partly because it's got a built-in edit this document feature. And that is establishing the new nation, Nutshelled. Thanks for stopping by Nutshelled History. Were the compromises fair? Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget those like and subscribe buttons. See y'all next time on Nutshelled History.